In the grand theater of football, moments are fleeting, but some endure forever. A single swing of a boot, a perfect connection, and the world holds its breath. Then, an explosion of sound, a roar that shakes stadiums, and history is made. These are the moments when a goal transcends the game itself. They are the instances where a player, in one breathtaking act, becomes more than an athlete. They become a symbol, a legend, an immortal in the hearts of a nation. Football, the beautiful game, speaks a universal language. It unites continents, ignites passions, and often defines national identity. From the dusty pitches of forgotten towns to the hallowed grounds of global arenas, it is a source of immense pride. But what elevates a goal from mere brilliance to immortal status? It is the confluence of context, stakes, and sheer audacity. It is the weight of expectation, the pressure of a decisive moment, and the audacious skill to deliver when it matters most. These are not just goals. They are narratives etched into the collective memory. They are tales of triumph, resilience, and the extraordinary human spirit. They are the moments that transform players into national heroes, forever enshrined in the pantheon of sporting greatness. As we dive into the heart of the documentary, be sure to subscribe for more value. Like, share, and smash the bell notification so you don't have to miss any update. Diego Maradona, the hand of God and the goal of the century. Mexico, 86. The year was 1986, and the world watched Mexico. Argentina, led by their enigmatic captain Diego Maradona, faced England in a World Cup quarterfinal. This match was more than just football. It was a clash steeped in recent history, a proxy for national sentiment. Maradona, a force of nature, was already a global superstar, but on that sweltering afternoon in Mexico City, he would etch his name into eternity, not once, but twice. Within minutes, the first goal arrived controversially, a moment of audacious deception. A high ball, a challenge with England's goalkeeper, and Maradona, shorter than his opponent, rose. It connected, not with his head, but with his hand, guiding the ball into the net. The referee, unsighted, allowed it. Maradona later famously described it as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated cheek, a defiance of the rules that somehow resonated with a nation feeling wronged. It was a goal born of cunning and a desperate will to win. For Argentina, it was a moment of poetic justice, a defiant roar against perceived injustice. But what followed, just 4 minutes later, was pure, unadulterated genius. Maradona received the ball deep in his own half. He turned, and then the magic began. He embarked on a dizzying, mesmerizing run, leaving English defenders sprawling in his wake. He weaved past one, then another, his feet a blur, the ball seemingly glued to his left boot. He accelerated, leaving Peter Reid behind, then danced past Terry Butcher. The crowd roared, a crescendo building with every touch. He rounded Terry Fenwick, then, with only the goalkeeper Peter Shilton to beat, he feigned a shot, drawing Shilton out. With a final, sublime touch, he slotted the ball into the empty net. It was a goal of impossible beauty, a solo masterpiece. This was not just a goal. It was a symphony of skill, balance, and vision. It was a testament to individual brilliance, a moment of pure footballing artistry. It was later voted the goal of the century, a title it still holds with undisputed authority. For Argentina, these two goals, born of controversy and genius, cemented Maradona's status. He was no longer just a footballer. He was a national deity, a symbol of their spirit, their resilience, and their audacious pride. He carried them to World Cup glory, and in doing so, became an immortal. Zinedine Zidane. The Champions League final volley, 2002. The stage was Glasgow, the year 2002. The UEFA Champions League final pitted Real Madrid against Bayer Leverkusen. Real Madrid, the kings of Europe, were seeking their 9th European crown. Among their galaxy of stars was Zinedine Zidane, the elegant French maestro. Zidane was already a World Cup winner, a European champion with France, and a Ballon d'Or recipient. His touch was silken, his vision unparalleled. But he lacked a Champions League title, the ultimate club prize. This was his moment. The game was finally poised at 1-1 as halftime approached. A cross came in from the left, a high, looping ball from Roberto Carlos. It seemed to hang in the air for an eternity, a challenge for any player to control, let alone strike. But Zidane was no ordinary player. As the ball descended, he adjusted his body, his eyes fixed on its trajectory. With a balletic grace, he swiveled, his left foot rising to meet the ball with exquisite timing. It was a volley of breathtaking power and precision. The ball rocketed off his boot, a blur of white, soaring into the top corner of the net. The goalkeeper, Hans-Jörg Butt, stood no chance as stadium erupted, a collective gasp of awe followed by an explosion of sound. It was a goal that defied physics, a moment of pure, unadulterated genius. This was not a tap-in, nor a lucky deflection. It was a goal born of supreme technical ability, incredible athleticism, and an almost supernatural understanding of the game. It was a moment of individual brilliance that decided the most prestigious club competition in the world. For Real Madrid, it was the goal that secured their La Novena, their 9th European Cup. For Zidane, it was the crowning glory of an already illustrious club career. It cemented his legacy as one of the greatest midfielders of all time, a player capable of producing moments of unparalleled magic. His calm demeanor after such an extraordinary feat only added to his mystique. He simply turned, walked away, and accepted the adulation. This goal became synonymous with his name, a testament to his artistry and his ability to deliver on the grandest stage. It transformed him from a great player into an immortal icon of the beautiful game. Dennis Bergkamp, the turn and finish against Argentina, France, 98. The 1998 World Cup in France saw the Netherlands, a team renowned for its attacking flair, face Argentina in a quarter-final clash. The game was tied at 1-1, heading into the final minute. The tension was unbearable, extra time looming. Dennis Bergkamp, the Dutch master, was known for his sublime first touch and incredible composure. He was an artist on the pitch, a player who saw angles and possibilities others could only dream of. This moment would define his international career. A long, hopeful pass came from Frank de Boer, a diagonal ball from deep in the Dutch half. It was a difficult ball to control, arcing over the Argentine defense. Bergkamp, with his back to goal, was tightly marked by Roberto Ayala. What happened next was pure poetry in motion. Bergkamp, with an almost supernatural touch, brought the ball down with his right foot, killing its pace instantly. In the same fluid motion, he flicked it inside Ayala, leaving the defender bewildered. Then, with his second touch, he shifted the ball onto his left foot, creating space. The goalkeeper, Carlos Alberto, rushed out, but Bergkamp, with ice in his veins, unleashed a powerful, precise shot with the outside of his left boot. The ball flew past Roa and into the top corner of the net. The stadium erupted in a sea of orange. It was a goal of exquisite control, sublime skill, and incredible composure under immense pressure. It was a moment of individual brilliance that sent the Netherlands into the World Cup semifinals. This was not just a goal, it was a masterclass in technique and spatial awareness. It showcased Bergkamp's unique ability to slow time, to see the play unfold before anyone else. It was a goal that perfectly encapsulated his genius, his elegance, and his clinical finishing. For the Netherlands, it was a moment of national ecstasy, a triumph over a formidable opponent. For Bergkamp, it cemented his status as one of the greatest players of his generation, a true artist of the game. He became an immortal in Dutch football folklore, forever remembered for that incredible turn and finish. Roberto Carlos, the impossible free kick, 1997. The setting was a friendly tournament, the Tournoi de France, in 1997. Brazil, with their dazzling array of stars, faced France. It was a warm-up for the World Cup. But one moment would transcend the friendly nature of the match. Roberto Carlos, the Brazilian left-back, was known for his thunderous shots and incredible power. He possessed a left foot that could unleash rockets, but what he was about to do defied all conventional understanding of physics. Brazil was awarded a free kick, a considerable distance from goal, perhaps 35 yards out. The angle seemed impossible, far to the right of the goal. The French wall stood firm, expecting a cross or a speculative shot. Roberto Carlos stepped up, took a long, deliberate run-up, almost veering off the pitch. He struck the ball with the outside of his left foot, with immense power and spin. The ball initially veered wildly to the right, seemingly heading for the corner flag, far wide of the goal. The French goalkeeper, Fabien Barthez, didn't even move, assuming it was going out. But then, something extraordinary happened. The ball, defying all logic, suddenly curved back, bending sharply inwards, and swerved into the net, kissing the inside of the post. The stadium was stunned into silence, then erupted in disbelief and awe. It was a goal that seemed to defy the laws of nature, a moment of pure, unadulterated magic. It was later analyzed by physicists, who struggled to explain its trajectory. This was not just a goal, it was a phenomenon. It showcased Roberto Carlos's unique ability to generate incredible power and spin, creating a shot that was utterly unpredictable. It was a moment of audacious brilliance that left everyone speechless. For Brazil, it was another example of their unique flair and individual genius. For Roberto Carlos, it became his signature moment, the goal that defined his incredible power and his ability to produce the impossible. It became an immortal, forever associated with that mind-bending free kick. These goals, these moments of pure brilliance, are more than just highlights. They are the fabric of football history, woven into the tapestry of national identity. They are the stories passed down through generations, inspiring countless young dreamers to pick up a ball and chase their own impossible dreams. Maradona's audacious genius, Zidane's balletic volley, Bergkamp's sublime touch, Roberto Carlos's impossible curve. Each goal is a testament to the human spirit, to the relentless pursuit of excellence, and to the power of a single moment to change everything. These players, through their extraordinary feats, transcended the game. They became symbols of hope, pride, and the enduring magic of football. Their legacies continue to inspire, reminding us that in the beautiful game, anything is possible. The roar of the crowd, the embrace of teammates, the sheer ecstasy of a nation. These iconic goals are etched into our collective memory, defining not just careers, but entire eras. They remind us of the power of sport to unite, to inspire, and to create legends. These moments of individual brilliance, delivered on the grandest stages, transformed players into national immortals. They are the reason we love this game, the reason we watch, hope, and dream. They are the very essence of football's enduring appeal. Which of these incredible goals resonates most with you? Which moment do you believe truly turned a player into a national immortal? We want to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below. Your voice is part of this incredible story. Like this video if you felt the thrill of these iconic moments. Share it with fellow football fanatics, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the history and magic of the beautiful game. Join our community as we celebrate the legends who shaped football forever.